Well, all right.
Welcome back to As It Should Be. Paul Bertolino here, and got Crystal Durant.
Yeah.
And Tommy Von Voigt. Together again for the first time in 1977.
Ooh.
Yeah.
For the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, this is our first reunion show.
This is. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, we haven't been together in like at least a week. It's good
Something
to get
like
the
that.
band back
Something like that.
together.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long
while.
time.
It really
And you know
has.
how things go. But, you know, the 70s moved really fast, so a week, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact,
Over a hump.
the 70s not only moved fast, but they kicked ass.
Ooh, yes, they did.
They kicked much ass, as our lists are going to prove.
Yes.
And let's start it right off. Why doesn't Tommy start it?
Started with me.
Yeah.
All right,
Started
started.
up.
1977.
Oh yeah.
So 1977. Oh boy, are we really getting into the? When I think 70s, this year and the next couple years are like what I think of when I think of the 70s.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
my God. So I have more runners-up than I normally do.
Oh.
I do. I know.
At least 5?
At least more than 5.
What?
Well, okay, so,
At least
all right.
more than 5.
At least more than 5?
So, as you've seen in previous episodes, when the two my two partners in crime here will give their runners up, and it's like, well, it's all the charts and then somebody else's charts because there's so many great songs, and I'm always like, oh my God, you're just listing every song of the year. Here, I do get it though, I get it. And as we start getting into years like 1977, and especially when we get into the 80s, when I'm going to be a really bad offender here, one of the things I was talking with Paul about before we started taping today is, it's like there's so many amazing songs, and while we really can't and shouldn't list them all, there's going to be so many of them. It's like I have to go on record letting everyone know that that's a song I like too.
Yes.
It's
Even
like
if you just say it.
Say it.
I don't have to
It's
talk
like
about
it's
it.
a compulsion.
Have to.
Yeah.
But the thing about that is that even with that, you can't mention them all.
You can't.
We were just talking about this. You'll have somebody come into the comments and say, "But why did none of you mention Tumblin' Dice by the Rolling Stones?"
Because that's how many amazing songs.
We
are.
love Tumblin' Dice by the Rolling Stones. All of us
We
do.
can't mention
but
them
we
all.
can't mention every fucking song.
yeah.
We're an American band. We all love that song. Didn't make any of our lists only because we like the songs on our lists more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's kind of like if I took my 10-song list and if everybody went, you know what, we're doing 5-song lists. Well, guess what? All the bottom 5 that I mentioned would not be on the list. That's just how it works,
That's how it
you know.
goes.
It's really
Yeah.
difficult. Yeah.
So even when I have, as you're going to see as we start getting into the 80s, and also I have a lot today, when I have a lot of runners up, really what it comes down to is these are the songs where at the end of the process, I just had to make absolute sure everyone out there knew, okay, I'm aware of this song and I like it, but this is only scratching the surface. There's going to be like 50 to 100 other songs from 1977 that I also like, and
At
I just
least.
can't get them all in.
Yeah.
So, with no further ado, my runners-up for 1977, honorable mentions: Do Ya, Electric Light Orchestra, Hey Deanie, Sean Cassidy, The First Cut is the Deepest by Rod Stewart, More Than a Woman by Tavares, Emotion by Samantha Sang, Lonely Boy by Andrew Gold, I Just Want to Be Your Everything by Andy Gibb, Sometimes When We Touch by Dan Hill, and We Just Disagree by Dave Mason. Those are my honorable mentions. That could have been my top 10.
Well, and let me point something out. At least half of Tommy's runners-up list are songs that I really like, and I don't mention on my list at all.
And that's just how crazy these
It
years
is.
have gotten.
Yeah. Some of them might be on something.
Well, you've been pointing that out since we started the 70s.
Yeah,
that the
it's too
70s have just
difficult.
gotten insane. So my top 10, starting with number 10, we have there's a few songs. My number 1 is one of these songs, and my number 10 is one of these songs. And when I think of like late 70s AM Gold, soft rock, and stuff like that, there are some songs that are just like they've come to define it. And this is one of those songs. It's "Sentimental Lady" by Bob Welch.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, that is
yeah,
a really
yeah, yeah.
great
So
song.
beautiful.
And you've, of course, heard the Fleetwood Mac version.
And I don't
yeah.
like it nearly as much.
You-
I prefer the version you did when he went solo.
I do too. The thing I like about the Fleetwood Mac version, it's a little kind of creepier.
It is creepier, but this one is just beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 9, the Bee Gees, with "How Deep Is Your Love." Oh my gosh.
I really need to know.
I really need to know.
We'll get
There's-
out the tool and we'll look.
Yeah.
This year, if you're not already hip to this year, and when we do the 78 episode and the 79 episode,
It's going to appear on all of his lists.
No, I mean,
Over and over.
the Gibbs are not going anywhere for the next few episodes. And
Actually, they're still entering the building.
Yeah.
yeah, there's going to be so much Gibb, more Gibb than you can possibly know what to do with.
Yeah,
Much
yeah.
Gibb.
Number 8, Jay Ferguson with "Thunder Island."
Yeah.
I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, you know what?
Love.
Another song
So
that I like
good.
that is nowhere on either of my lists, my runners-up or my 10 songs.
Incredible tune.
That I love singing that song.
You did that when we did the
Yes.
F-Boat show.
Oh my
Yes.
god, so great.
That just warmed my heart when
Love
you did
it.
that song.
Love, love, love. Yes.
Number 7, the Ramones. Sheena is a punk rocker. Oh,
Yeah.
that stink face. He's trying to look punk. It's not a stink face about the song.
No, he's trying to
look like a
Joey
punk
Ramone.
rocker. Yeah.
I love the Ramones, but I do not love Sheena as a punk rocker.
Well, you sir are wrong. But that's why they have Susie. Susie is a headbanger. You can have her instead.
Well, I guess so.
Yes,
But I do wanna dance.
I do want to dance.
But I do want to dance.
Yeah.
Number 6. So, some of our older listeners might remember in 1976 or so, there was this band that came out. They were from Canada, and there was so little There was so little information put into the record jacket that there was this rumor that started that this was the return of the Beatles.
Yes.
It
Yes.
was not. It was 3 Canadian session musicians, and they were called Klaatu. And my number 6 is Sub Rosa Subway. And even though I know that this is not anything to do with the Beatles, I listen to that, and I still swear they must have hired Paul to come in and do some harmonies and just wanted him to keep silent. Because my God, does it sound Beatlish?
Interesting. I
Yeah.
hadn't thought
Yeah,
about that.
you know, I've only listened to moments or seconds of some of those songs.
Oh, you got to
And-
check out Sub Rosa Subway. It's incredible. It's a prog epic pop. It's like prog pop.
Yeah.
It sounds very Beatley. It sounds like what the Beatles could theoretically have been doing in '76. And the song is about the Beach pneumatic transit system from the late 1800s. So it's Alfred Beach trying to dig the first subway system in New York in secret.
Deep thoughts.
Yeah, deep thoughts with Tommy Von Voigt. Anyway, moving on. Number 5, Donna Summer, I Feel Love.
Yes.
I mean, is there any song more 1977?
It was the future.
Oh,
I feel it.
God.
That song's
That
the
song
future.
still sounds like the future. To this day, it sounds like the future, or at least the
If that's
future I
Bowie.
want to live in.
Yeah. That's what David said.
Yeah.
Number 4, Boston, Peace of Mind.
Yeah.
Try to argue against it, I dare you.
Actually, you know, Boston, the whole first album.
Yeah.
Yes.
I conflict of interest disclosure. I do play guitar in Foreplay, which is a Boston tribute band, so I am biased, but
Check him out here in New York City.
I feel it stands. Number 3, Wet Willie with Street Corner Serenade. Doo-Wop coming back at you.
I was getting ready to say
That's not
I knew
exactly
this
an
was gonna be on
unexpected
your
one.
I
list.
won't let it go. I know.
Not exactly unexpected.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you probably saw that one coming. Number 2, Klaatu coming back, but it's not by Klaatu. It's the Carpenters covering a Klaatu song.
Oh.
Calling the occupants of
See, they
Interplanetary Craft.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, what a song.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yes.
Yes.
And again, I love that track. Nowhere on my list.
Yep.
Yeah.
But my number 1, so like I said, number 10, Sentimental Lady by Bob Welch is a song that has come to define this time period for me. Number 1, whew, my God, when I think 1977, this is the first thing that pops in my head. Rita Coolidge with We're All Alone.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. Oh my
Interesting.
God, that is one of those I have to stop when I'm doing songs and just listen.
A word?
Yes, it is. That song
Okay.
gets me every
I'm
time
gonna
in
have to
every
listen
one
to
of the
that again.
feels.
Interesting. That is completely unexpected.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I am
of is.
capable of surprising people.
Yeah,
I have depth, damn it.
he does.
I do.
He goes from Klaatu to Klaatu, the guy, you know.
Ah, so deep. Wow. Okay.
How
That's a
deep
good-
is
How
your
deep is my
list?
depth?
Is your list?
How deep is your depth? Is your
depth. How deep is your depth?
How deep is your depth? I really need to know.
Do you know what I really need to know? I really need to know what Crystal's list is.
Well, you're gonna have to find out after
Gotta
we
wait
have a
after
little
this.
word from our
Sponsors?
our sponsor from the past.
Yes.
Our past sponsors. This
Yes.
is a parade of past sponsors.
Did they ever pay us yet? We're still waiting on the check
for a
from the
check.
sponsor, aren't we? It's been decades. I don't know
Yeah, I
if
haven't
it's
checked the mail.
coming. There you go.
So. All right, here we go.
Star Wars figures. R2-D2. Chewbacca, Luke, and Princess Leia. They're the Star Wars Early Bird set of figures. These action figures are not yet available, but this Star Wars Early Bird certificate package is in stores with this colorful Star Wars picture display stand and certificate to send in to get a set of figures by mail. They'll be sent to you at home between February 1st and June 1st. The Star Wars Early Bird certificate package, new from Kenner.
wasting tape here, you
Oh,
guys.
sorry.
Oh
yes,
yeah, tapes.
Yeah, I'm
valuable.
going to run out of tape.
Hi.
Yeah.
Run out of
Wait,
tape.
was it taping when I did? It was, right?
We could get BASF on the horn.
Yeah. No, there was no tape then. All right.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, we are back, and it's time for Crystal to go into her list.
Yes, it's 1977, and this was almost my 20-song list.
Oh, I'm sure it will be anyway.
Almost. Ow. Unfair. In my eye. That's so unfair. Okay.
Should you get the tie out?
Look, motherfuckers. Okay. See, I actually wrote it out. I wrote out.
I don't want to see.
No. I wrote out the 20 songs, right? And I could just, read a couple of them for my
Right.
whatever.
So now you have.
So I'll have 25 runners-up, but I won't do that. Okay, I won't do that. So instead, I'll read the runners-up that I had for my 20-song list for 1977, and those songs are: "Isn't It Time" by the Babies, "I Want You to Want Me" by Cheap Trick, "I Feel Love" by Donna Summer, "Feel So Good" by Chuck Mangione, "Just a Song Before I Go" by Crosby, Stills and Nash, and "Lust for Life" by Iggy Pop. Okay, so
Damn, that is a short ass list.
see,
That's the length of Tommy's
right.
runners up.
I mean, I could read all the way to the top 10 of the thing, but I won't do it. I'll just do the top 10 of this 20
Shit,
list.
now I'm going to be the wise guy.
So, my number 10 is "Come Sail Away" by Styx.
Yes.
Ah.
Come on.
Love it.
Speaking of that boat,
Yes. My number 9 is "Southern Nights" by Glenn Campbell. One of the best songs ever. I love that song.
yeah, I always liked that one.
And for like, it's like I don't mind that razzmatazz thing. It's Glenn Campbell. What the fuck? All right, my number 8 is "Best of My Love" by The Emotions.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking Eagles.
I knew, yeah. No, The Emotions, that fabulous, fantastic
Best of My
disco
Love.
song, which is so
good.
Oh, it's so great. And I dare you to not dance to that. I play that at every DJ gig, and people always are shaking their asses. I don't care how uncoordinated they are. All right, my number 7 is "Heroes" by David Bowie.
Oh.
"Heroes" by David Bowie, of course. My number 6, it is a tie.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, here. I happen to have one here.
Oh. You've got one
And
already prepared.
that
backwards,
is
but whatever.
"Dancing Queen" and "Knowing Me, Knowing You" by ABBA. Now, "Dancing Queen," it's almost like you can't not have that song on this list, but I love "Knowing Me, Knowing You" better because it's so weird. And look, watch the video. Like, pause this and then go watch the video for "Knowing Me, Knowing You" because the way that it's shot is so goofy. It's like, "Knowing me, knowing you."
I love those ABBA videos, though.
The ABBA video.
So
ABBA has the
awesome.
best videos.
Yeah,
I've got like
it's-
some bootleg DVD somewhere in storage. It's got like 80 different music videos ABBA did.
Yeah.
They did
Oh,
a video
yeah.
Yeah,
for
no, they have
almost
videos for
every
like
song.
album
they did.
tracks.
Yes.
But I love it. It's so good.
So great.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's my favorite. That's my all-time favorite ABBA song, I think, next to another one. My number 5 is "Telephone Line" by ELO,
so
But yes.
good.
which is
Love
just
ELO.
it's so it's just
It's exactly like that.
all
God,
of
how
it.
did I
like
not
from
even have that on mine?
The very opening where he sounds like he's talking through a tin can, and the way that the sound transfers, and then it's so
That
it's
is
so great.
incredible.
And you probably love that song.
I
It's
love
nowhere
that
on your
song.
list.
See, there we go. I love "Telephone Line." It's
Yeah.
not on my list.
Yeah, it's so great. My number 4 is "Peg" by Steely Dan. And if you listen to isolated tracks, the backing vocal tracks, Michael McDonald.
Oh.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm sure you
Just
guys have
that?
both seen that documentary about the making of the album,
Yes.
where they give you the isolated backing track. They
love
give you
those.
like all these
All
little
of
parts.
them.
Yeah.
And it's so great. It's so
Yeah.
great. And it's Steely Dan. And anybody who doesn't like Steely Dan, you got a problem.
You don't like music.
You don't like music. And I don't want to hear about them being eggheads and, they think they're so smart or whatever. Because they were eggheads and they were fucking smart. And you got to listen to those lyrics. Because it's just the way that they turn phrases, it's insane. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
My number 3 is "Got to Give It Up" by Marvin Gaye. Because, blah.
Give it up.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here.
Yeah, you have to have that song.
Blah.
Blah. My number 2 is "Rich Girl" by Hall & Oates.
Oh shit.
There's nothing better than seeing Daryl Hall in a floor-length mink coat singing this song. That's in some crazy old video. It's really good.
God, Crystal, you are bringing it with this list this year.
Yeah. And my number one is also a tie. See, I only have 2 in this list instead of my usual 10.
You're doing so well.
I've really
You're doing so
This
well.
is restraint.
Yes, it's really difficult. And that tie is Sir Duke by Stevie Wonder and Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads.
Birds of a feather.
It's a heck of a tie.
I mean,
it's basically the same song.
Yeah, I mean, come
pretty
on.
much.
If you like one,
I mean,
clearly you like
obviously, the Talking Heads ripped off Stevie Wonder when they were doing Psycho Killer, but everybody who knows me knows that's one of my all-time favorite songs to sing, Psycho Killer, and Sir Duke. People think it's corny and contrived or whatever, but it's not, because
they're wrong.
They're way wrong, and it's just fucking amazing. It's goddamn Stevie Wonder and a full horn section paying tribute to fucking Duke Ellington. Fuck you if you don't like it.
And singing a fucking great song. It's that simple.
Yeah. I can't even get into that.
Yeah.
So that's my list for 1977. See?
Bad.
Truncated. Yeah.
Bad. Oh, you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got my Fabulosa again.
We may have a thumbnail here.
Yeah.
Yay.
But
Right.
what we also have is a commercial.
Hey.
Who has beautiful hair? Share.
This is Growing Hair Share. That's right. Growing Hair Share. It's a long hair doll, a medium hair doll, a short hair doll. You do it with this styling kit. As you change Cher's hair, you change her looks. Short and stylish, long and lovely, or any length in between. When you change Cher's hair, you change her look. Growing Hair Share with styling key, posing stand and costume. By Migo.
Disco the night away at the Galaxy, West Suburban Addison, Illinois' new $1 million discotheque. The Galaxy, with an exciting sound-activated dance floor, disc jockeys to keep you dancing all night, an ultrasonic system adding new dimensions to sound, free dance instructions too, plenty of free parking at the Galaxy Discotheque, adjacent to the Stardust Bowl at 37 East Lorraine, just a mile west of 294 on Lake Street, then south on Addison. The Galaxy Discotheque.
Okay, all right. So we got Tommy and Crystal's list down. 1977 is one of the best years of the 70s.
Yes, it is.
It's one of the 10 best years of the 70s. It's in my top 10 of the
Oh,
years.
easily in my top 10 as well.
Yeah.
The 10 best years.
It's one of the 10 best
The
years of the
70s,
70s,
hands
for sure.
down.
Yeah.
And to prove it, I'm going to give you my list. So I keep trying to put my hair back because I want you to see my collar, damn it. You know, if I'm going to go full Tony Manero, you got to know
He's
it.
suffering for
You got to
his
know
art.
it. Yeah, I'm
You think then
suffering
you're
from
gonna
my
mess up
eye
your
here.
hair. You put a lot of work into
Over
your
here.
hair.
Yeah, put a lot of work
Yeah.
into
You're
my
always
hair.
messing with it.
Don't hit it.
Don't touch my hair.
Don't hit my hair. All right. Okay. Now for my runners up. I'm gonna go real fast on this. ABBA, Name of the Game, Chicago, Baby What a Big Surprise, Hall & Oates, Rich Girl, Heatwave, Boogie Nights, Pablo Cruz, What You Gonna Do, and A Place in the Sun. Foreigner, Feels Like the First Time, Peter Gabriel, Salisbury Hill, The Babies, Isn't It Time, Firefall, Just Remember I Love You, Bob Seger with Night Moves and Main Street, Santana, She's Not There, Rose Royce, Wishing on a Star, Dolly Parton, Here You Come Again, The Floaters, Float On, and ELO with Turn to Stone.
How did I...
Honestly,
see?
at least
Do you
half of the
see?
songs you just rattled off, I could have easily had in the top 10
yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, there you go. That's just it. I mean, you know, we struggle with making our lists too long, but really, if we could just go carte blanche, our list would be 75 songs long, easily.
easy.
That Dolly Parton song, though.
Man, so great.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's absolutely amazing. The changes in that,
oh my God.
yeah, it's
Stunning.
incredible.
Yeah.
So,
Excuse
but my actual list here, my number 10, Telephone Line by ELO.
Yes.
Yes, which Crystal just mentioned. That now we're really getting into kind of the thick of ELO in the 70s,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
had so many great songs. They just had hit after hit after hit, and every single one of them was amazing. I mean, trying to choose one ELO song for my list was a task, but I managed to get down to a favorite amongst my favorites. Number 9, another artist who had a million great singles in the 70s, and yet it's so difficult to choose just one, but I managed. Knowing Me, Knowing You by ABBA. My very favorite.
It's the best.
It is my favorite.
The best, Jerry. It's the best.
Yeah. I mean, what you said your top two were Dancing Queen and
Queen
Knowing
and
Me, Knowing
yeah.
those are my top two. I
Yeah.
mean, what can you do? But number eight is... You know what? Fuck this. Number eight.
The
number
glasses
fucking
just
eight
came
is the
off.
Glasses Off song.
Whoa.
Oh, number 8.
I need to move away.
As by Stevie Wonder.
Oh, fuck. How did I forget that? Oh,
Because
my
of
God.
1977.
I
That's
can't.
how.
with
Because
this.
1977.
Yeah,
Yes.
As is better than my choice.
As is better than anything. Except for the songs I have above it on the list.
Only 7 songs better.
Only 7
There's
songs
only
better.
7 songs in the world that are better than As.
Yeah.
And one of them is my number 7, which is Easy by the Commodores.
Yes, see? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that wouldn't have been on your list.
Yes. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really difficult.
Like this
I
is one of those
know.
years where almost nothing is polarizing. Like everything is yes, yes.
And of course.
Well, except for Tommy's list, but you know.
This motherfucker.
Kidding.
Can't help
If I don't
yourself.
throw shade at Tommy, then it's
I'm
not an
gonna
episode.
It's not an
I'm
episode.
going to start hitting your head.
Don't
Yeah.
no.
Don't touch his head.
Number 6. Number 6 with the song of the summer of 1977, as far as I'm concerned. This is the sound of the summer of 1977. Strawberry Letter 23.
Oh, now see, how did I forget that?
By
How
the
could
Brothers
I?
Love this
Johnson.
song. How did I know?
One of the best covers in recorded history.
Yeah.
No, I
That's practically up there with
no
Hendrix.
no
doing
shade
all
against
Yeah.
the
Shuggy or anything, but their version stomp Shuggy.
Oh, it's Smoke Shuggy
Yeah.
Otis. Yeah.
Oh,
No
yeah.
disrespect
God, yeah.
to Shuggy, but that
Yeah.
version.
But yeah, I mean, it's not even a contest. It's
Yeah.
not
And you
even
can
a
hear all
contest.
about that on my podcast, Original versus Cover with
So
DJ
number
Crystal
5
Clear.
is a song that I hated in 1977. I hated it until the 90s, the mid 90s,
The 90s.
and now it's number 5 on my list. Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel.
I love Billy Joel.
Really?
I love that song.
I'm shocked. I thought wow. Okay.
Okay, we have the 30th anniversary vinyl edition right here, right?
Which that's one of the best albums ever. by the
my
way.
God.
Yeah, I talk. This is a greatest hits album.
The record's incredible.
It's a greatest hits album. There's one song on that album that you don't know, that you didn't hear today on the radio. Okay, number 4 is a song that I love so much, and Tommy is going to. He's gonna quit. He's gonna quit. He's gonna quit the channel when
He's
I
gonna
say this.
walk out
when I tell
like
him
I
what this
did.
is. But he's wrong. Year of the Cat by Al Stewart.
Fuck you.
Oh, you know what? We're both leaving.
Oh, I love Year of the Cat.
Who the fuck even are you? Did we
I
show up to
love
the-
Year of the Cat.
we're at As It Shan't Be Studios right now.
As it shan't be.
We're on the wrong block.
We are.
We're on the wrong
Same
block.
address, but around the
This
corner.
is Ball Pertolino. Here for As It Shan't Be Studios.
As It
Paul
Shan't Be.
Pertolino.
I knew it was only a matter of time till we made this mistake, Crystal.
Oh shit.
It was only a matter of time.
All right, we got.
Yes,
go.
you guys have indeed made a mistake. Al Stewart, Year of the Cat is a great song.
What?
No.
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 I love that song. It's my
No.
number 4. I have that shit above As.
Yeah.
Which
I
actually
feel
is
you.
which may actually be a mistake, but anyway.
It is.
Number 3. Number 3 is
balls.
a song. This one runs deep. This one runs deep. Just a Song Before I Go by Crosby, Stills
Oh
and
yeah.
Nash.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
great.
Yeah, I can't even go into it. This is one of the songs that takes me back to that moment in time, to a point that's like literally is emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go to number 2.
It's
I
a
have time.
tie. All right.
Well then.
Because our buddies back there, the Brothers Gibb, there's no way you can get just one in with these guys.
Exactly.
How Deep Is Your Love and More Than a Woman. I wanted to choose just one, but how do you choose one between those two fucking songs?
You can.
That's not possible.
You can.
And we'll be talking about More Than a Woman next year too.
That's a good list.
Mm-hmm. But before we do that, we're going to get to my number 1.
It's
A
tied.
This is also a tie.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay, I don't want to hear anybody say shit to me anymore.
Oh, we're still going to. Don't worry.
Fuck.
Dreams and You Make Lovin' Fun by Fleetwood Mac.
Hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah. See, now again, see that's when I do my ties. It's because there are two songs by an artist that I just can't. But
yeah.
it's
Can't pick just one of those.
And come on, these are both my favorite Fleetwood Mac song.
Each one.
Yeah.
Each one is more favored than
Both
the
of them.
previous.
Yeah, both of them are
Yeah.
equally as favorite.
Yeah.
So, I mean, come on.
It's a great list.
I mean, come on, people. Okay.
Hello.
I'm there
That
for it.
is my 1977, and yeah,
All right.
it's getting a little hot in here.
It is
isn't
getting hot in here.
It's the music.
We're gonna cool off with a little TV commercial.
Excuse me, we're thinking of changing our phones around.
Any rooms in particular?
I'm not sure. You see, we're redecorating.
Well, for a bedroom, we have this princess phone. Lights in the dark. And for a kitchen, we usually recommend a wall phone like this trim line.
Gee, that is handy.
People of Earth.
And for a living room or den, we have a number of different styles.
Good evening.
And if you're looking for a real conversation piece, they're the design line phones.
들었지? 거기 오시면 이걸로 블루진. 이게 뭐?
Illinois Bell has telephones in a variety of styles and colors, and by getting a Bell phone, you can be sure of the quality, plus repair service if you need it, usually within 24 hours. To get the phones that suit you best, call your Illinois Bell service representative, or take them home from your nearest phone center store.
Hello, Vicky.
Yeah?
Quack, quack.
Right, so it's time for Tommy to do his list, his hate list.
Well, all right. Yes.
Do we hate anything from 77? It's hard to hate stuff from 77.
It was kind of difficult. I'll say that too.
Yeah, I have some.
I even have a dishonorable mention.
Oh, okay, well,
I do.
Tell us about it, Tommy.
I do.
Tell us about it, Tommy.
That's next year.
Tell us about it.
That's next week's episode.
We already did it once.
So my dishonorable mention from 1977 is Randy Newman with Short People.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I am never ever going to understand the Randy Newman thing. I'm just never going to.
You mean any of his songs?
I just don't get it. I don't get why he's.
Really?
I don't get why anyone cares. I just don't get it.
I loved that song at the time, but that's because I was a 7-year-old kid and it was funny. But I would admit, it's
You know
not
what the
favorite
song
of
is
mine now.
about, though, right?
Actually, I don't. Does it have deeper meaning?
Yes.
Oh, all of his songs.
All of his
do.
songs have deeper meanings.
Every one of
Well,
them.
they all
None of
missed
his
me.
was-
Yeah, and this one was about either his manager or his lawyer that he hated. Like he fucked
And
him
must have
over
been
or something,
short.
and he wrote the song about him. Yeah,
Well.
just like Death on Two Legs was.
Oh,
about,
yes,
it's
absolutely,
in
yeah.
that vein. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Death on Two Legs is actually a good song. Anyway.
Spicy.
But my worst of the year. This is the first time that this guy is going to get mentioned by me, and it won't be the last. Basically, the next couple of episodes, he's going to either be my worst of the year or in my dishonorable mentions. There's nothing he's ever done that I can tolerate. I have a very short list of musicians and artists, or bands and artists that I just cannot tolerate in any capacity. This guy's one of them. Dave Matthews Band goes on that list. So who could it be? Well, it's Jimmy Buffett with fucking Margaritaville.
Yeah.
I don't need to
come on,
explain
talk
this.
about low-hanging fruit. Like
I
you're
don't
going to
need to
get any
explain this.
opposition with
Addition
this.
on that.
I'd love
yeah.
to see anybody in the comments try to defend anything Jimmy Buffett ever put out. There we go.
But you know what I find fascinating about Jimmy Buffett is
That it worked.
The level of suckiness?
Well, no, not that, but I mean just how it speaks to humanity, basically, and how many people love that fucking song. He has parrot head followers like Deadheads, and he has a resort and a tequila and a blah blah blah. Like he's like almost a billionaire from
Yes.
that one goddamn song.
Well, no, you're hitting on one aspect of the whole Jimmy Buffett thing that I think really troubles me the most is when you say it speaks to humanity. The fact that he's managed to connect
With all
people
those
the way
people.
he has worries me. I don't think it speaks something very highly for humanity.
I think that goes a long way to explain how things are these days.
Yeah.
No, I don't even think it's these days. It's just how it's always been. This is
Right,
what,
now, but things
1977?
get,
Paul
but
says
the
these
fact that
days,
things
he's
are
talking
getting more
about the last
pronounced.
40
and-
years. So.
Yeah.
When Paul says modern times, he's talking like, in the last 47
Modern
years.
times is yes.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But anyway, worst of the
90s
year,
are modern
Jimmy
times to
Buffett,
me.
Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett got to go. So that's my 77.
All right, Crystal, stink up the place.
All right, I only have one song for this. No,
Only one?
Only one. Yeah, and that is "Jungle Love" by the Steve Miller Band.
Really?
Oh, I like
I
that
hate
song.
that song. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Jungle
Yeah,
Love,
I
driving
guess
me
so.
mad, making me crazy. He's a great guitar player, and I just don't like the song. Out of all of his songs, that's the one I hate the most, and that's the one I hate the most out of that year.
There are Steve Miller songs you like.
Oh, yeah, there's Steve Miller songs I love. Absolutely.
Right, but just that one.
And he is a really super interesting dude. If you ever hear any
Yes,
interviews
he
with
is.
him, especially on Amir's podcast, Questlove Supreme, he did, I think it was a 2-parter. And I learned so much about him from that interview that I had no idea about. And yeah, he's a righteous dude.
Does he have a book?
I don't know.
I mean, just sounds like
Oh,
he needs to have a book. You need to have a book, Steve.
Yeah,
You're
he
watching.
should.
Get
but,
on
Yeah, Jungle Love. No, thank you.
Okay, all right. Well,
And to think I went and brought you a
Yeah.
plate of papaya.
I'm gonna smash it in your face.
well, what do I have here? Well, I have 7.
Wow.
Least favorites of 77.
All right.
Lay Down Sally by Eric Clapton.
Oh yeah. How did I forget about that?
Do You Wanna Make Love by Peter McCann.
Oh, jeez.
Or do you just wanna fuck right off? Torn Between Two Lovers by Mary McGregor.
Oh yeah.
That's right. And Swaying to the Music, Slow Dancing by Johnny Rivers.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Again,
Mercifully, this is the last time we hear of Johnny Rivers.
yeah, Johnny Rivers doesn't have any
I think
more
that's
singles
it
after
for
this,
him,
good or
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
He's out.
Nobody Does It Better by Carly Simon.
Oh, Marvin Hamlish. I'm a sucker for that.
I can't hate on that.
I like Carly Simon. I genuinely like Carly Simon. Don't like that song. Now, the next two were battling to get the coveted top spot.
Ooh.
Fucking battling.
Duking it out.
But You Light Up My Life by Debbie Boone did not win. She only comes in at number 2.
What?
Wow.
That's because Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett is at the very top. That is my least
Fuck
favorite.
that song.
Yeah.
God, that song.
Yeah.
There's nothing redeemable about it.
No.
None of it.
Or
dreadful.
anything that he does. I mean, I've heard. It's not. There isn't just that one
Anything
song.
that he
I've heard other
does.
songs of his, and they suck
They all
too.
suck.
Can't.
No. That makes sense. All right, solid.
Yeah, I mean, and now you know, I like Margaritaville and You Light Up My Life are like.
Yeah, that is an arm.
Yeah, but there's a
wrestling
clear
match.
loser there.
Yeah, all of us.
We all lose.
We are all the clear
and
losers.
so do you out there.
And you too.
Here is a bulletin from Channel 5 News. Singer Elvis Presley has died in a Memphis, Tennessee hospital. The 45-year-old entertainer apparently died of a respiratory ailment. No other details were given. Repeating, singer Elvis Presley has died at the age of 45. A complete report tonight on Newswatch at 10.
ABC, the one you turn to for all your comedy favorites, is still the one. Talk about soul.
Gotcha.
With the premiere of Red Fox.
Well, all right. That is it for 1977, and
what a year!
Yeah, what a year! I was going to have a lighted table here for this, but I didn't. Amazon,
Just go to that.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the mail is slow. So anyway, everybody, thank you guys for watching and going along on our journey with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And continue on, because the journey is only going to get weirder and more surreal as we get through the 80s and into the fucking 90s. And but
is. We're forgetting.
Can I do it?
Go ahead, Tommy.
I never get to do it. All right.
Tommy.
Hey, you out there. Don't be a cheeseburger in paradise. Take your fins and smash that like and subscribe, and you'll hear. Did I do good?
That's excellent.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
I don't really know.
Tommy's a secret parrot head.
No.
He's saying whatever
just
you
outed
do,
himself.
whatever you do, don't subscribe. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
And
Leave your list for us and tell us what you like and what you don't like, and
we'll throw them right into the volcano.
Throw them right in the volcano.
right.
I can't believe I said
And
that.
that's probably about it. I'm kind of hemming and hawing. I'm kind of like going slowly out of this because I hate to leave 1977 behind.
But it's okay, dude, because you know what? 1978 will be next week.
Oh, right, the year that comes after 1973.
Totally.
Right.
Indeed, you remembered.
Mm-hmm. All right. See you guys next week.
Bye. Right.
Time to start hating shit.
On the board. It's the hate train.
All aboard.
The hate train. People all
over the world. Join hands. Start a hate train. Hate train.
People all over the world. Everybody join hands. It's a good one.
All right.
The next stop that we make
is
can
as
go
it should
fuck
be.
itself.
And then fuck you, and fuck
you too.